Stop waiting. Start doing. The world has changed. And let's be real, it hasn't been for the better. Everything feels dull, colorless, and somewhere along the way, we lost our spark. You felt it too. Every new year people say, this is my year, but was it? Not in 2023, not in 2024, and it won't be in 2025 either. Unless you decide to make it that way, I'm not here to give you motivation. That's just a sugar rush, and I'm not selling candy. The real problem? You're stuck waiting for inspiration, waiting for the right moment, waiting for things to magically change. But change doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who act. What I have is something better than motivation: perspective, tools, and a dose of reality. And if you're ready to hear it, then keep listening. But if you're looking for a feel-good speech, this isn't it. It's time for honesty. You think you've been trying, but let's be honest, have you? Maybe you started working out but quit after 2 weeks because life got busy. Maybe you set goals but made them so vague that they were easy to ignore. I want to be better. Better at what? Breathing? You've been doing that since birth. You're not struggling because life is unfair. Sure, sometimes it is. But the real reason you're waiting for the perfect moment, newsflash, it won't come. Life won't align with your vibes. You have to align yourself with your goals. And that starts with your time. Time is your most valuable resource, but most people treat it like it's infinite. It's not. You either control it or it controls you. The difference between winners and those who stay stuck isn't just effort, it's consistent effort. So ask yourself, are you really putting in the work, or are you just going through the motions and hoping things magically improve? You have time, you just wasted ever say, I don't have time? That's funny, considering you spent hours scrolling TikTok yesterday. You had time to re-watch that show for the 4th time. You had time to lie in bed staring at the ceiling, thinking about how you have no time. You have time. You're just not using it right. The truth is, most people don't lack time. They lack discipline. They lack focus. They let distractions dictate their day instead of taking control. The next time you catch yourself saying, I don't have time, take a look at your screen time. Look at how much of your day was spent consuming instead of creating, watching instead of doing. You have all the time you need, it's just slipping through your fingers. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Will you keep wasting it, or will you start using it wisely? Because once it's gone, you don't get it back. We live in an age where you can learn almost anything for free. Want to start a business? AI tools and tutorials exist. Want to get in shape? Modded entire communities can keep you accountable. Want to learn a new skill? The internet is a goldmine of knowledge. But instead of using your phone to level up, you use it to waste time. Technology isn't your enemy, you are. Your phone is a tool, but if you treat it like a toy, it'll treat you like a joke. Even with all the tools, they mean nothing without a plan. Saying, I want to save money is cute, but what's your system? Are you tracking expenses, automating savings, or just hoping your bank account surprises you? The same goes for fitness, learning, and relationships. Goals are just dreams without systems. If you don't have a strategy, all the motivation in the world won't help you. What you need is structure, small, daily actions that add up over time. Goals are useless without systems. Systems keep you moving forward even when you don't feel like it. They're the small, boring, repetitive actions that actually get results. The difference between success and failure isn't just effort, it's consistency. The people winning aren't the most talented. They're the ones who show up every single day. Are you showing up, or are you just hoping things will work out? Because hope isn't a plan, and success isn't an accident. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. If you don't have a system in place, you'll default to bad habits. That's why most New Year's resolutions fail. People set goals but don't change their daily habits. They expect motivation to carry them, but motivation fades. Systems don't. If you're serious about change, stop focusing on the outcome and start focusing on the process. That's where real progress happens. Grinding isn't supposed to feel exciting. It's waking up early to work out when you'd rather sleep. It's saying no to distractions so you can study. It's putting in effort when no one's watching. Stop waiting for balance. Balance is overrated. If you want something bad enough, sacrifices will be made. That doesn't mean burnout, it means prioritizing like your future depends on it, because it does. Your goals shouldn't fit into the leftover cracks of your schedule. They need to be the foundation. Success isn't about doing what's convenient. It's about doing what's necessary. It's about pushing through when you don't feel like it. It's about choosing discipline over comfort. The people who succeed aren't superhuman. They just do what others won't. So the next time you think about quitting, remember, the grind isn't fun, but it's the price you pay for results. Are you willing to pay it? Are you really trying? It's easy to say you're trying, but are you really? There's a difference between effort and consistent effort. One gets you temporary results. If that, the other transforms your life. I'm not saying this as someone who has it all figured out. I'm saying this as someone who stopped waiting for success and started forcing it. If I could do it, why can't you? You don't need more time. You don't need more resources. You just need to start. No more excuses. This is your wake-up call. And no, I won't end this with some, "You got this." Because honestly, you might not. That's up to you. But if you decide to lock in, really lock in, 2025 won't be the year you hope for better. It'll be the year you make it better. So what's it gonna be? Are you in, or are we having the same conversation next year? The choice is yours. But if you wait, don't be surprised when nothing changes.